Okay, then. So this will be a bit of a different type of video where I'm just gonna share my experience of having a heart attack at the age of 38, where I was shocked. Everyone was shocked, and so yeah, just to give you a context, like uh, I don't smoke a lot. I like smoke 10 cigarettes a day or something, and drink a little bit on and off, and like we all compare, right? Uh, so comparatively, I don't smoke a lot, and I don't drink a lot, and health-wise, I don't really eat red meat, mutton or beef. Just sometimes, mostly veggies, white meat, you know. So compared to typical Pakistanis, I don't eat oily food and stuff. I eat quite healthy food, and then again, keeping the age in mind, I was already on my way of, like, having a morning routine, working out in the morning, swimming on and off. I got myself like the smartwatch to know about my health recently as well. Ordered some walking shoes. We did start walking as well in the neighborhood, in the park near our house. Um, and yeah, like everyone else who suffered the last 2 years of the whole lockdown and stuff. So we tried. I had like um, a rebounder, which is like a trampoline, and a stepper as well. So yeah, I was trying to take care of myself, and I did not expect this. I did not expect to get a heart attack, and that too a major, massive one, where I almost died. And and yeah, now I'm sitting here telling you all this, and I thought I should share my experience with everyone out there, because uh, it was what an experience it was. Um, some I believe, some I just can't believe it still. And so yeah, so like for me, um, um, just a second, I'm still like so. Uh, so we went to this place called Sakichan. It's like a day trip, you know, and and because one of the museums over there was closed, so we decided just to stay back over there. And yeah, so while driving around, we were just driving. This is a small town. We were driving around, and we just go see that town is almost finished. And then I was like, okay, let's see what's that. Let's go a little bit more, and then we turn the car, and that's when we saw the clinic over there. The local small hospital slash clinic was there. Anyways, fast forward, next day in the morning, I went, and I was flying the drone outside the place we were staying, and then yeah, got up with Nas, and then went to the paddy fields. And we went to the paddy fields the day before as well, but this time we went there for the museum, and it was like about 11 o'clock. And so I told her, like, let me fly the drone first, get the shots of the paddy field, and then meanwhile she was getting the tickets. So while I was flying the drone, I just felt like this pain, you know. And before this, I did have like a throat infection, and I did do a COVID test like 5 days before, but nothing, no other, uh, you know, anything happened before that. Nothing happened, and then anyway, so while I was flying the drone, I was like into like maybe 11th minute or 12th minute of my drone flying, and I felt this pain. And I just immediately I just put the drone to come towards me on home, and I pressed the button down, and on the other hand I was just calling Naz and kicking the car so that she can understand also, because I couldn't really speak that I need to go. uh, I need to go, yeah. And yeah, she came, and I just rushed into the car, threw everything inside the drone stuff and everything, um, and yeah, I was just like in so much pain, and it was so hot. It was so hot. First I thought it's just a heat stroke combined with my already had my chest infection, but I don't know. So I was just, hitting myself here and rubbing and all that, and then Naz suggested I put some water on my head too, which helped. And anyhow, so from there I just told her just rush to the clinic, and to our surprise, I don't know how the universe does it in a town that we don't know anything about. I knew exactly where the clinic was, and we rushed there, and yeah, I just had to keep reaffirming myself that this is I can fight this and I can do this, and I don't have to uh, stop. I don't have to stop yet. Um, so we reached there, and then eventually a guy came over there. He put something in my hand here. Uh, so many things in my hand have been put. And put something there, and then he did my ECG, and he said, okay, there's something is wrong. He wasn't sure if it's a heart attack yet. So they immediately got the ambulance, and on the way I was passing out a little bit, but at the same time I was saying all these things to myself that I can't go yet, you know, and yeah, all those things, just to be strong and stuff. And so yeah, once I reached there to the hospital, they rushed me in, and they said that okay, this is a massive heart attack and you need to calm down, and they're gonna give me something called TB or something, which has 20% chances of a cardiac arrest. So they're preparing me for taking off my necklaces and all that. I told them just to break it and let it be, and it was very very painful, very painful. And I was just like non-stop, you're fighting between you and death. uh, and flashes were there, and they prepared, like they had the whole, the to revive, to electrocute. They had that as well, and ready, and they gave me the medicine and everything, whatever they gave me, and that's when I had like a complete flashback of my entire life, and and nothing was there, nothing of material value was there. It was just friends, it was just family, it was just loved ones, it was just moments of people that I love and care about, and that's it. And so this went on for about, I think, half an hour or 45 minutes, till they were able to stabilize me, till I realized that I was complaining about the aircon and that it's so hot. So I knew that okay, I think I am getting stabilized and stuff. So that was like a crazy experience. Um, After that, the doctor was very nice. He was very nice. He was a Rao as well. And, I don't know how all of this comes together. But yeah, so after that, they took me to the ward, and I was there for about 6 days, 7 days. And initially, like Naz was with me, but uh, after, and well, it was not the whole day. She was not allowed to stay the whole time, but she was allowed to stay till like 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, and she would come every day in the morning. So only during that time I got to sleep, but in minutes again. because Nas was there, and every time I would sleep, I would wake up with a shock that I was just too shocked, man. That if I sleep, I won't wake up again. And so 3 days, 2 days, I think Nas was there, and then because I already had my infection, they thought that I had COVID. So just to be safe, they did do a test before, but just to be safe, they separated me from everyone else, and Nas couldn't meet me also. Now this period was like very, very tricky for me because I was alone completely. Nas was not allowed to be with me, and it was like very hard for me to sleep because I was scared, if I would not wake up, and I was already having breathing problems because of my chest infection, and later they told me that I because of my heart attack, the lungs got some water and they got infected as well. So I wasn't sure whether to use the oxygen or not, because I was trying to reduce the use of oxygen. I wasn't sure if I can sleep or not, or should I sleep or not. And this went on for like 7 days, where I couldn't really sleep, because I was scared of sleeping, and I would just sleep for like 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, stuff like that. And all this pain throughout this, all these injections, and them putting different types of stuff onto me, from antibiotics to insulin to stuff in my tummy, and I had to measure my susu, how much urine I'm putting out, and but I was grateful that I didn't have to be attached with something. I was doing it on my own. Surrounding me were different things. Like there was this one guy who was just non-stop coughing, but he couldn't move. His neck was up, and he was being fed through drips and other stuff. And every day I'd see the guy who would bring the food for everyone, would put the food there next to him, and he was at the corner near the washroom. So whenever I go to the washroom, I'd see like it's still there, the food is untouched, and yeah, and this went on for like throughout the period. First he was on my left, and then when I was moved out and I was brought back in, he was on my right, on this side. And so either ways, I saw him from both angles, and he was suffering because of smoking, basically. And so eventually on I think it was my second last day in the hospital, when I saw these guys, they were, because now I was in the corner, so I saw these guys, they were bringing this metal thing, to take the body, and I was like, fuck, there's this guy only. And he died, man. He died. He wasn't like that old or so. But he died because of smoking. And one of the main reasons I got this is because of her smoking, was majorly because of smoking too. So he died, and I was already lighthearted, and my heart was in pain, and I just couldn't take it, and I just ran out of the hospital when I saw this person bringing the metal thing, I just like, without my mask, without anything, I was just like, told the nurses, please let me just stand outside. I can't take this. So, like, there are so many people who are suffering there in the hospital. And even with my light heart and damaged heart, it's hard not to care, like there was this guy, non-stop, he would keep screaming and screaming and screaming all night long. He'll take some breaks, but man, old man, to come see me, come someone see me, and I asked around, and they said the family left him, and he's just on oxygen, and I don't know, and it's just that. And anyways, throughout this suffering and going through this, after knowing this, that cardio came, their specialist came, and they said, okay, fine. They think that my lungs are okay, and I'm stable now, and my heart is stable comparatively, but I need to go to an angio immediately. So on Friday, like almost after a week of staying in the hospital, I was discharged from the hospital, and then we drove basically. We came back here. We came back home. We rested a little bit, and by the way, it was so hot over there in the hospital. I was just dying of heat as well. And thanks to my friends, whoever came and visited, and thanks to the friends who brought me stuff, and they got me an air cooler, so that was helpful. But still, it was super hot. Anyhow, so sitting in the car was like a blessing for me, and with the air con and everything, I was like, wow, it's amazing. Because I couldn't choose, right? We can't choose. The hospital chose me, and it was a public hospital, and I had to, like, that was that. Anyways, so we drove back, and then we went to the. We had an appointment at 7, so we reached home like back by 5. We rested a little bit. Went for the appointment. Doctor saw the reports and everything, and he told he told us that this was massive, and how did you, like, it was just minutes, if I would not have reached the hospital a few minutes up and down, and I would have succumbed to this shit and died. And it's just like how see, from my place, I have no idea where I would go for a hospital, but in a place which is like 1.5 hours away from where I live, in a strange small town, I knew where I had to go. So this is all universe and Allah, and how it does things. And so he told us that definitely one stunt for sure, 2 or maybe more could possible, very very possible. So yeah, I came back, and this was on Friday, and then we agreed to move forward and do this. Like, I got admitted on Sunday to the hospital, and then Monday morning was my procedure. So that whole time, so many prayers from so many people from all around the world, from my partner, how Nas handled this, it's amazing. And so yeah, throughout I was like, I have to fight this, I have to be strong. And I couldn't read messages from people because I just couldn't. It was just, now I know that how the heart responds to feelings and emotions, because especially at that time, during that crucial time, I couldn't read anything because it would really literally pain. So I had to stop, doing that. And once I actually had another attack because of reading all of these things, where they give you that pill to put in the tongue and stuff during my stay in the hospital. So it's really really difficult, but during this time, all these people, everybody prayed and prayed in different languages, in different religions, in different parts of the world for me. I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful that I have so many people who love me, and yeah, so on Sunday we were like, oh, okay, uh, this is what's going on, and it was very tense as well. I was trying to be positive, goof everyone around in the family groups because I can't tell them, you know, like, what's really going on. Anyways, so yeah, like morning we woke up, and then I was just listening to a few songs by, like, you know, Sufi songs mostly, and crying, and giving my heart energy, and imagining that my heart is already clear and all that, and and giving my everything to it, and asking and begging to be free and to be given another chance. And yeah, so then after that, around 8 7:30 something, they took me to the NGO place, and and then I was just waiting there, and then sitting with Naz, and then they started prepping me, and I had to shave a lot of me, a lot of me, and like my hands, all chikna. They had to shave me and put some stuff, and then the same butterfly thing inside, just in case they had to give me medicine. Um, and then yeah, and then I was just on that table with all those scanners and X-ray stuff and screens, and they went through my hand, they put in the ink, and I was just constantly praying, and then there it was, it was nothing. There was no block, and I was like, what, how, like the doctor, everybody was like shocked that how is this possible, and at that moment I knew that I was first given a chance by surviving all of this, and then second given a chance by not having any stunts being put inside my body, not even one, so I was just in tears and shocked in a good way, and in this belief that we need to believe in ourselves, we need to believe in the energy, that the strength that Allah, the universe, has given us to heal ourselves, but it's just that we have to believe, we have to do it, because, and so with all those prayers combined and with all this energy and everything, I am sitting here with a damaged heart. I'm recovering, and but what I've learned from this is huge. Like, one, I hate smoking now. It's not about, oh, I need to quit smoking. I hate it. I just hate it because it hurt so many people that I love. It hurt me, and it hurt my creator, and it hurt, and it killed so many people. Like, I experienced one death in front of me, and then the rest of the things I've already, like, working on my lifestyle, waking up early and all those things, food, going plant-based completely for at least 6 months. So let's see how that goes. And so yeah, so that's a little bit of my story, and the reason for me to tell this story is that we all think, that, oh, we are not, we are doing good, we are just like 30s, or we are in our 40s, and oh, it's okay, that other person is smoking or doing so much drinking and this and that, we are okay. Man, you never know. You never know what is going to happen to you. I was delaying my insurance. I literally had all of these, not delaying, but just, a normal thing, making sure you're doing the right insurance and getting the right test done. I had everything, and I was about to do those tests, and before that I got hit. and I could have died. And the same goes for smoking, the same goes for us delaying that. Oh, what's important, what's actually like, we don't look at things which are important and urgent, which is our health, which is the love around us, our families, which are all like on a TikTok, on a limited time period, right? And our focus is on all the materialistic things that we want, but not on our family, on our friends, on our health, on our mental health, on our spiritual health. So please learn from this. Please learn from this that one, even if you're doing things in balance, like you still need to take care of yourself. The new 40 is 30. It's not 40 anymore. Know what you're putting in your body, because these days even eggs are fake, even milk is fake. There's so many things that if something that's not supposed to have more than 2-3 ingredients has 20 ingredients written on the box, don't put it in your body. So because of all of these canned and processed food that we are having, our lifespan is gonna deteriorate. And smoking, of course, it's something that I should have stopped long time ago, and it's something one should avoid. It's not something like you can't quit. I quit like one disaster and it's gone. And not just gone. I tend to hate it. I don't know if I should thank the experience of a guy dying in front of me or not, but yeah, that is something I can never forget. His whole suffering for 7 days because of smoking, and how he just passed away. And so yeah, just take care of yourself and work out and take out time for your loved ones. Please, you never know when it's your last day or their last day. And spend time living a bit, not just trying to survive this whole fiasco. And take care of yourself. And so will I. I've learned a lot from this, and I truly believe that this is a miracle, and I've been given another chance, and I really want to utilize this chance, use this chance to spend more time with my family, my loved ones, my friends, my partner, of course. She's just amazing. And eating healthy and living a longer life and enjoying this life, this beautiful life that Allah has given us, this universe has given us. So yeah, thank you to listening to all of my blabbing and whatever. But I think it's important to share such experiences. And yeah, so that's about it. Over and out.